as we get ready. Hopefully this thing's on. Can you hear me?
For sure.
All right. And hello, everybody. We are here, and we are live for a big day of hockey action here on the Independent Broadcast Network. We're going for the double today. I am just getting up and around, and I'm here. Aila's here. I'm Winners with the One. Aila is Aila. And we are bringing you action with an international flavor once again. As we only a week ago, it was a mere 7 days ago, when we first saw the North America-Russia matchup, and it was so nice we had to run it twice. We're doing it again today. Lineups perhaps slightly different, but the intent very much the same. And hopefully this is coming through. You can see it okay. As I'm assuming the format will be essentially the same. Last time we played 3 games. They were very good games. Everyone hoped that they would be close, and they were. In fact, North America won the first game last time around. Then they lost to Russia the next 2, although the third game was a very exciting 7-6 overtime, which you can view all of that on the IBN Casting YouTube. But now we renew this friendly matchup yet again. And following that, we've got the EHQML, the European League. You've seen some of this on the station, and its first inaugural season is drawing to a close. But we will bring you the semifinals today. Immediately following this, as Migo team will take on the Steelwashers for the chance to play Blue Bunnies for the championship tomorrow, which we will also be covering here on IBN. And thanks for bearing with us, folks. I'm running at not quite half speed today. Just getting up and around. But the hype is real. This thing is underway already. And the shots are coming already. As good teams here. Fuzzy Wuzzy, Toulouse, Deloriax, and Matt versus Panda, Grin, Walk, and Kukler for Russia in blue. And the shot and score already from Walk with the assist from Panda. Less than 30 seconds into the game. So this one starting out on a much different footing than the initial North America-Russia game, as Walk gets Russia on the board quickly, and Walk gets a second right there as he got the steal. What a play.
Nicely done.
So he was just very opportunistic there in front. Just kind of caught Toulouse there, so he was just about to unload the puck and just took advantage of the moment to make it 2-0. Now a long distance shot, it's somehow that one not getting through. As Toulouse, yeah, he's going to have his hands full against this Russian team today. But now coming back the other way, Fuzzy Wuzzy's going to fire one. He was waiting. He's got Deloriax there in front. And now Matt will sweep up. Now sending it back around. See where they go with this. They're setting up a pretty good offense. Dial and Matt going to start their 1-2 combination. But the puck is stolen. Panda now will send it back to Grin, who was fantastic in the nets last week. He is their Tretiak. And now the puck. Again, Russia. Oh, and the deflection. Very taking a dangerous angle. Now they will follow this into the corner. And Kukler, oh, you don't want to see that. Shot wide to the left. As Kukler, a scoring machine for Russia. He got the dramatic overtime shot to win the game last time. And here's a right across the point. A pretty good shot that will go wide to the right. And stolen. Chance in front again. And another shot just a little short of the goal mouth. So Russia pouring on the chances here in this first period. Now a long distance attempt from center ice will not make it for North America. So a wild 3 minutes to start things off. Russia with a 2-0 lead. They will follow this into the corner now. Back out beyond and back into their own zone, where Grin will handle this. Dial coming on. And trying to get the offense moving in, but the puck taken away. Here's another shot. This one will go wide to the left. So already the Russian offense looking strong. And here they are in front. The shot is going to go over the net. And Panda and Walk there. And now coming back the other way. He's got plenty of room here. Oh, but the shot is just short of the goal crease, as he had Grin coming out big, so that left some space in front of the net. But again, unable to convert. And this has been a tough period for North America, but they're only down by a couple. And so now they will send it in. Grin taking it again. Dial closely staying with him. He's going to harass them in front of the net now. And they will dump this down. Panda on the follow. And this will go all the way back in the other direction. 15 seconds Will either of these teams have time to do something before time runs out? The puck just kind of going back and forth now, and that one will dislodge and head towards Toulouse, and he will keep it safe until time runs out. We'll go the second, and Russia with a 2-0 lead. Looking good here so far. So I get my bearings, such as they are. Oh, hello to you, David Isnito. Glad to hear the stream is working well. I was not sure. You just never know. You just never know. But the things are working very well for Russia right now, as they are showing us the form that made them so good in the World Cup, as they went on to win the championship, the gold medal of the World Cup, which they will be looking to defend again. I believe that will be in the summertime, but we will not have to wait until the summertime for more international tournament play. How long does the show? Oh, they're looking for the one-timer, and he got a chunk of that, but a spinning puck is going to bounce safely away from the North American net. So dodging a bullet there, Toulouse. And yeah, Russia is just really not giving him much room to work so far in this game. Turning, firing very wide to the left, but he's going to get it back behind the zone, as he was looking to find Kukler with some room. North America switching it up. This will give Fuzzy Wuzzy a chance. He's not able to get anything on the first attempt. Does follow it back up with a second, and now a third, which is blocked as Panda was coming in. And so now Kukler, who's back on defense, he's going to get a shot off, and they're going to get their own rebound there. Panda, he drives one side, bounces loose on the rebound, hits it on the other, and Panda with his, what, how many goals is that? 1, 2, 3 total for Russia. None for North America. And they are off to the kind of start that we are accustomed to seeing from this Russian team. But yes, there will be more international play. We're hoping to find out more of the details on that, but I know it's something they've been talking about for a minute here. A long distance shot there to Lures. He gets the first and second saves, and now a third attempt is going to go off the post. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Yes. Slurs is going to have to do quite a bit to fight off this Russian team, as he and Fuzzy Wuzzy are just having a battle on their hands back there in their own zone. And Matt and Dial also just trying to stave off the offensive attack. They haven't really been able to launch as much of an offensive attack of their own as they were able to last Saturday. But let me say, the day is young. I suspect we will play 3 here, much like we did before. It may take them a while to get into their mode, but here is one that will be driven from distance, and now coming back the other way. Panda, nice steal there, Fuzzy Wuzzy, and he's going to dump this in. Dial looking to follow up with it, and again it will cycle through. Fuzzy Wuzzy trying a second time there to dig this out. We're under a minute in the second period, And yes, North America is starting to look a little better here as far as team play goes. But Russia making things difficult for them. And again, here they go. Matt trying to get something going. Fuzzy Wuzzy will regain the puck, get it back to Matt. He's going to send it in front to Dial. Oh, and he couldn't settle that down in time to get a shot off. And will they have another chance here before time runs out? Perhaps. There is Matt, quickly shadowed by Kukler, who will knock this away and will take it to the third with that scoreline. 3-0. So an interesting game so far, but really it's all been very much in Russia's favor. Unsurprising that they've really excelled in international play. And looking for one in front there, almost getting it, but not quite. Now Panda circling around. He's got Matt staying with him. The pass picked up, Dial. And again, you see just a bunch of people in front. Big save there. As Dalfan has now come in for North America. So they're trying a little change of personnel. But Kugler turns and burns. What a beautiful shot. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's Kukler for you. And off the draw, a quick one there as Matt just tries to shovel one through, and it had a good chance, but Grin there to make the stop. And now, what a stop on the other side by Dalfan. My goodness.
This is fun to watch.
Yes, although it has been a one-sided affair as far as the scoreline is concerned, the level of play, fantastic, and especially the goaltending here in these last few moments of the game. Here's a shot, oh, just across the crease, but not quite, as Matt, he is a scoring machine. He has done it many times, and he is trying to get something going offensively for North America. Oh, and Dial hits the crossbar. Or was that Fuzzy Wuzzy? He was there. Either way, just things, oh man. they're getting their moments. They're getting looks, but those looks are not falling for them. At least not in this game one of this international friendly. But yes, as I alluded earlier, there are more international games planned. I don't want to give away too much, and neither does Grin with a big save there. But there is some sort of international competition of a tournament of a sort being planned for the fairly near future. The way it was tentatively described to me was that there would be several countries participating. Oh, and Grin knocks one out of the air there as they are trying their hand from way back, which is not a bad idea. Shoot early, shoot often. It works well in any kind of play, international play or otherwise. But yes, it will be a limited amount of countries, probably some of the hockey superpower type of countries where they have a lot of players, and they will be having, I think, multiple teams from each of those countries to fill out the lineups. But yes, an international competition being planned, hopefully coming very soon. When we find out more, we'll let you know more. But they were trying to send one in front, the Russian team, looking for the one-timer. That was broken up by the North American defense. And as we go under a minute, it is looking very good for Russia, as the shot there chops down by Dalvin, but it's going to go through, as Walk will put an exclamation point on things in the late part of this third period. 5-0. They're going to try again off the post. The rebound attempt is just going to be held onto there in the corner and knocked away. This one will not go near the net. And there's a blocked shot. North America would like to get a goal here to at least open up the scoring tally, build up some confidence going into this next game. But they're just having a hard time keeping possession of the puck. It's really been Russia controlling the tempo. And how? And so time runs out on the first game. The GGs come out. And this one, a very one-sided affair for Russia, but they at least held them to 5 goals, which a year ago would have been an acceptable margin of loss for this North American team. But they have since really stepped it up. The North American game has improved quite a bit, but that was a tough one there. And we'll see who comes in for this second game. Well, we may see a different set of players on the ice for Russia, as I see some of the other great players from there coming in. There's Eartha, Jobson, Mazzilla. I don't think we saw Mazzilla last time. Ricky's here. We'll see who they choose to bring out. It looks like the lineup for North America will be very similar in this game as well. Matt, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Dial, and Dalfan. Dalfan, very spectacular in the games last week. And Toulouse, not bad in that first game. Certainly wasn't his fault. They were just having some difficulty. Just team-wise. Offensively and defensively. So, looking at your lineups, yes, it will be Walk, Panda, Kukler, and Eartha. So, yes, a couple of changes for Russia. As we start this first period, and already back on their heels is North America. They will handle this in the corner. Kukler there to hold it in the neutral zone and picked back up. Here's a chance. Shot saved in front. And it will get sent out as Dalfan was there. So now we look at Eartha, who will be in the nets for Russia for this game too. Kukler is going to carry it around by him as he's being shadowed by Matt. Now he's going to go ahead and launch this. Kept in the corner. Look at the pass there, but the shot wide. And so here comes Matt. He'll go ahead and fire. This one's going to go wide to the left. Oh. So again, a battle between the blue lines, and again a long shot from North America. And again, Eartha will handle this. He'll get it to Kukler. It's a race to the puck between he and Matt. Gets it forward to Panda. Oh, and again, the one-timer in front. Too hot to handle. And they will just send this one into the rafters to give their team time to pick this up. A stolen Matt shot, score! What a play.
Quite impressive.
As Matt just caught him unaware there. And a very heads-up play will put North America in the lead in this second game. 1-0 is your score. Good stuff for Matt. He has tried things from up close. He's tried things from far away. And that one just a good play off a steal. He gives North America an early lead here in the first period. Now Eartha trying to keep it away from Fuzzy Wuzzy. We'll get it to Kukler. Dial is there with him. We'll send the long pass. This will be broken up. Matt on the move now. The shot wide to the right. Dial trying to advance this. He will at least get it in the slot, and Matt was looking to capitalize once again. But that one knocked away by the Russian defense. So we're at the 1.5 minute mark, and North America managing to keep the lead and keep things close. They will need more than one goal to defeat this Russian side, though. And so they will be looking to add to that total. But look at the moves and the shot. Oh, and it is stopped there, as Fuzzy Wuzzy big on defense is going to get the block before it can make it in. So Dalvan just watching in front of the net as his team gets work done on defense. Another long distance shot, and somehow I think he did get the save on that. It looked like it went off the framework a bit. Well, we'll credit Eartha with the stop. 10 seconds now. Time running down. And Matt will get to this, but not in time to generate anything on offense. At least not for the rest of what was left of the first period. And we'll go to the second with North America in the lead. Not much time for show prep, looking at news around the world. The North American world stunned. Oh, what a save there. A stunning save by Eartha. But yes, North America stunned by the announcement of the death of Real from Real Chance at Love. If you remember the Stallionaires. Taken too soon, Real from Real Chance at Love. I can't remember whether that was on MTV or VH1 or one of those channels, the myriad of channels that used to show music. And looking at news from somewhere in the Crimea, they say that Batman was killed in Ukraine. So things getting pretty serious over there. That according to VK, the site where much of Russian hockey is conducted. A Russian hockey question mark anyway. This is Hockey Question Mark, a free-to-play game from Cryptic Sea, which you can get and play at hockeyquestionmark.com. It is a first-person hockey simulator. So yes, these teams are playing from a first-person viewpoint and making it look easy. And Matt, I guarantee you that was not an easy shot, but that will go wide to the right. And so far, this North American team doing very well to keep Russia off the scoreboard. And they're doing it, again, with possession. That's been the key. And look at that save there as Dalfan is going to just juggle that in the air and deflect it over the net. Here's a shot. Knocks down Eartha. He's going to take this in the corner. And this will go the length of the ice and then some, as Walk will be looking in front. And Kukler there circling around as well. And that was a very pitched battle for the puck, and North America will come away with it and with some room. Oh, he was looking for Matt on the outlet pass, broken up. But that's the kind of stuff they're going to have to do here. That is the kind of momentum they're going to have to generate offensively to overcome the Russian offensive attack. Aila?
Yes.
You've been very quiet. Strategy?
I think that in this case, defense is key.
It certainly has been so far, hasn't it? As we're looking at a very low-scoring affair here in this second game. And yes, as we go into the end game of this particular matchup, it's going to become even more important. Now here's the move across the blue line, and again held up by the Russian defense before he can get in. And now here he is with what a save there. As actually I believe that was Fuzzy Wuzzy who was there with the stop, traveled over his stick and out. And here's one on the other side from North America that will go just shy of the crease. 47 seconds now. Continuing to move the puck, though. Continuing to keep them occupied in the blue team zone, in the Russian zone. As we are at the half-minute mark of the second period. Here's one again. Eartha with a save. And they will look for some sort of pass there. It's going to end up going all the way back, though, to Fuzzy Wuzzy. Matt will try to get back to this, settle it down. 8 seconds. He's going to send it across. Fuzzy Wuzzy will probably just go ahead and launch one. No, he's going to get it over to Matt, who will switch it up to the opposite end of the rink. Just as time runs out, we will go to the third, with the scoreline surprisingly remaining at 1-0. Did not expect this kind of game here in Game 2. But here is Matt, off the draw, and he tries to go against the whole team there and almost does so as he works his way through 3 players, or 2.5 anyway, that they did finally separate him from the puck. It is very difficult to make those kind of moves in international play, and certainly so against the Russians. No, in international play we find that it is more about positioning and passing. And the North American game has certainly evolved to reflect that. We see them doing it quite a bit. We've kind of gotten away from that style of one person doing the lion's share of the puck handling, and we're starting to see more of this team-oriented, high-powered passing. But Kukler doing it by himself there. Oh, he will tie it up at 1. And when you go over the storied names in history, Bure, Fedorov, Ovechkin, Kukler, and Walk, he's adding one for good measure here quickly afterwards to make it 2-1, and suddenly that lead that North America held on to is gone, just like that. And like we said, one goal was not going to be enough to stem the tide. Not the way that Russia plays, not the way that both these teams play. I mean, a 1-0 affair was going to be, well, it would be an anomaly by international standards. And it is not to be on this afternoon. So here's one from long distance. It will be blocked, and he's going to look for Dial, who was headed down low looking for that. But again, yeah, these long passes, both teams, they're going to be looking for those. Here's one fired from just beyond the line. It will go wide. And so now here's a shot, a save made. It's back in the corner now, or behind the net, I should say. It did not make it all the way to the corner. And Walk picking it up. Will he go for the wrapper here? He does! Oh, what a shot and score! His second of the game. A good play from Walk. How about that?
Big-time players making big-time plays in big-time games.
Yes, and that could be a very important goal, as most of the game was a 1-goal game, and now looking at a 2-goal game. 3-1 your total as we hit the 2-minute mark here of the third period. So now here it is, puck loose, sent down, Russia with it. And they're going to get this out to the point. It will be sent around. And again, just trying to get something going in the slot there. Nobody to handle it. Here's a chance in front. He's just going to shove one through Deloriax. A heads-up play as he will get the assist from Matt. But yeah, that was Dial just taking his time, waiting to get that one in, and he knew that he didn't really have to do a hard wind-up for that one. He just needed to get it past the keeper, and does. So North America with a chance here at the end, thanks to that goal by Dial. They have narrowed it to 1 goal. We're just under a minute here. They will have to work quickly, but they can do this and potentially force an overtime. We did see an overtime game last week, which was 1-7-6 on a big goal by Kukler. And there's a big goal by Panda, though, and that will probably be the one that does it. So he gets the assist from Kukler, and we'll make it 4-2. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Yes. So Russia looking very much in control throughout the course of this series today. Much more so, I would say, than they did in last week's games. And certainly the scoreboard reflects that. This one a bit closer, though, as it will be 4-2 your final. And I believe we will most likely see one more game before we switch it over to another part of Europe for the EHQML. This game taking place, I believe this server is located in London, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of Migo Meepo's servers. This being one of the issues of international play is ping and latency, and finding a healthy balance to strike on these things. And I think they might have found that balance, as everybody's averaging around 100 ping, although I know that the North American guys are getting slightly higher pings. They're ever slight of a disadvantage, or that was what they were reporting last week, but they were still able to prevail in one of those games. So they certainly weren't ready to cite ping as a problem, and I don't think they will be here either. And we see an entirely different lineup for Russia, it looks like, in this game, as we see Mozilla as well as Unnamed, and also who else we got here, Ryan and Jobson. So yeah, there's a lot of depth in the Russian squad. These are all really good players. And once again, it will be Fuzzy Wuzzy, Matt, Dial, and Dalfan for North America. So the same lineup you just saw in Game 2, taking the ice for Game 3. But yes, Russia with a few personnel changes and a shot and a save. And another save as Dalfan hits it up in the air, knocks it back down. Huge, huge, huge. But we'll see how they do against a whole different look Russia. And Ryan shoves it through and scores. And we'll get the assist from Mozilla. My goodness.
Getting it done.
Yes, and getting it done early. As here's a shot quickly, as Dial turned and let that one loose, and Unnamed in the net, able to make the stop. And here's a dangerous one in front, and got kind of confused there for a moment, as several people just pounding away at that. And another big save. Dalfan making several, but screened there. That will give Ryan a chance to shoot and score, and suddenly, again, very early, a 2-0 lead for Russia. Matt now off the draw, looking to get something going. A big save by Unnamed. And he's been good, as has been Dalfan, but yeah, they're facing some tough obstacles, no matter what the lineup that Russia is able to put out there. North America with some adversity. We're still here early in this Game 3. The first two won by Russia, but Deloriax is going to shoot and score. A long pass from Matt. He is there to get it in front and finish it off. And that was a big play for North America. They will keep it close, now within one. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
It has been. It's been very much about Russian firepower in these first two games. But, you know, again, if you look at this matchup a year ago versus now, you're looking at 6-7 goals separating these teams rather than a couple. So just the fact that North America is able to hang with these guys is fantastic progress. Although they're close enough that they would like to see at least a W, at least one win come out of today. And they certainly have the potential to do so, but they're going to have to pick up shot or attempts like that. I mean, it's sitting there just hanging in the slot for a moment. And somehow this does not go in as the shot rattles in and out off the post. So they do get it past Dalfan, but not across the line. And that's the thing about good goaltending. You make enough saves, and then sometimes luck takes care of some of the rest for you. And luck is as good as a save to any good goalie. But we're at the 24-second mark now. Time running down in the first period, and it is a 2-1 lead, Russia. And looking to change that, North America. The shot from Matt will not make it in. This will go all the way to Dalfan. And he is just going to send one over to Dial, who will not have time to do much with that before the end of the first. So here we go in the second period. It is a 2-1 lead for Russia currently. And I saw Migo pop in and ask how the server was working for everybody. It seems to be working great so far. Don't forget, after this game, we will see a best-of-3 semifinal match in the European HQML, as it will be Migo team versus the Steel Washers to see who plays the Blue Bunnies, who have already punched their ticket to the finals tomorrow. We'll be covering the finals also here on IBN, and we invite you to join us not only for that, but for today's game as well. So lots of hockey still on the lineup here. But North America, still lots of time to play hockey for them, and they are looking to get some goals. And here they are looking at Russia right on the doorstep. So they had a couple of guys there waiting. So now here is Matt. We'll see where he goes with this. He's just going to go ahead and dump it in. 3.5 minutes. Jobson now sending it over everybody. A nice pass there. And they will chase this down. And puck loose at the face-off circle. And Ryan and Mozilla there. They're hanging on to it in the zone. He's going to try to backhand one to the slot. It does go back to the point. But again, Russia regaining possession. A save by Dalfan, as he was just trying to keep the one-timer from happening, but it happens on the second attempt as Mozilla shoots and scores with the assist from Ryan, as he was just working that down low from the corner into the slot play. Didn't go the first time through. Able to get it on the second. 3-1 is the score, and Russia is the team with the lead. Your thoughts?
As you always say, Winters, the excitement is palpable.
Yes, because there is still time for this North American team. keep saying that, but that time dwindles more and more. And with the passage of time come more opportunities like that. And Ryan just powering it through. And he will get a hat trick here. 3 of the 4 goals for Russia at the hands of Ryan. And that one just a willpower goal, as he just stood in front of the net and just hammered away at it. And yeah, even a Dow fan can only do so much. That one off the crossbar. There's a good potential opportunity there for Russia. But yeah, they're doing just fine. A 3-goal lead, 1.5 minutes, as they will begin their offense yet again. Here is Ryan. Matt trying to break things up. Sent back down. Jobson with it. He will get it over to Ryan. Matt and Dial putting pressure on him. And they will be forced to just dump and chase here. So now Dial on his end. He will get it up there to Fuzzy Wuzzy. He'll be looking for Matt. Under a minute now in the second. And the steal, the chance, the shot just wide, as he had it on the backhand there. And Dial. That was a tough one. So 30 seconds now. Half a minute remaining in this game. And yes, confirming with Migo that yes, after this, EHQML will be on the menu. And the puck, is doing a weird little dance back there behind the net. But that is going to do it. And so we'll go to the third period with a 4-1 scoreline. And Dial's saying they have another game after this, so we shall see. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and just over the net. As unnamed there. And more puck bobbling, but not resulting in a goal. So this one will be launched from distance. There is unnamed. He will get it over to Jobson. And this one to Mozilla now. Matt on the steal. Possible chance here. He's going to fire, and it's going to go wide to the left. And that has been the story for much of this series for North America. So it's going to be Matt again, and he will use the boards to work his way around here. It is taken, though, on the other side. Mozilla, he will run into a double team, and it is unnamed coming out of the net to handle this for Russia. Now broken up. There is Matt. And now sent down. Here's Ryan. We'll get this to Jobson. And they're just trying to find room now. North American defense tightening up somewhat, as they are playing close man-on-man defense. You can see them marking them very well here. And that's going to give Dalfan room to make a save. And now Matt will again try to advance this out of their zone. Oh, they're going to leave him in front. And Mozilla with a chip shot shoots and scores. His second of the game. Jobson will get the assist. And 5-1 is the result of that one. What a play.
Wow, yeah.
And again, possibly, but some good defense there is going to result in a stop for North America. As defense is a team effort, you can't just rely on good goaltending alone, and that was definitely a team effort defensively for North America. And those are the kinds of small victories they're probably going to have to be content with as we reach the 2-minute mark here and look at Russia with a 5-1 lead on the scoreboard. And yeah, they're saying there's going to be one more game. We will probably move over. And this goal moving over, Mozilla gets the hat trick as he just kind of caught him in the shuffle. So 6-1. Wow.
I am quite impressed.
Yes, Russia has been very good today, Aila. Very, very good. And they came to play. No matter what lineup they put out here, here's another chance. And this one will be wide. But yes, no matter what lineups they have put on the ice, they've looked really good. And even better than last week. So it's been a difficult road for the North American team this week. Although they had some bright moments that looked very good. And Dalvan's like looking up in the air to try to track that down. And does. But, oh, look at the move. And the shot just wide. And we're close to done here. Maybe not. Fuzzy Wuzzy with it. He's going to get it into the Russian zone. There is Jobson. He'll send it back to center ice. 6 seconds now. They'll have time to get one more crack at the net. It will go wide. And 6-1 will be your total on this third game. The GG's come out. And a very good game. Especially for Russia. But yes, they will be playing one more game here. And so we will be moving over. And so maybe we will see a better result for North America here. But yes, I will be moving things over, yes, to the other game, or the other best of three. So stay tuned here on the station, Independent Broadcast Network, as Aila and I move to a different arena entirely to bring you EHQML semifinals.